They say old hospitals never lose their patients completely. Some souls linger, especially those who never got to say goodbye. It was late evening when Nurse Amanda took her first shift at Willow Creek Memorial Hospital. The building had been abandoned for years, but a local medical university had reopened part of it for training. The halls were dark and smelled of rust, disinfectant, and something faintly rotten. As she walked through the empty corridors, her flashlight flickered over faded signs: ICU, pediatrics, maternity. Everything was silent until she heard it. A faint sobbing, like a woman crying softly. Amanda froze. The sound came from the old maternity ward. Goosebumps rose on her arms. She thought, maybe it's another student playing a prank. She pushed open the ward door. It creaked loudly. Inside, the room was cold, far colder than the hallway. Her breath came out in a mist. In the far corner, someone sat on the floor, hunched over, sobbing into their hands. Long black hair fell over a hospital gown. Her shoulders shook with grief. "Ma'am," Amanda whispered, her voice trembling, "are you okay? Do you need help?" The woman didn't look up. She just cried harder. The air smelled like old blood. Amanda stepped closer, fighting the urge to run. "Ma'am." Suddenly, the crying stopped. The woman slowly lifted her face. Amanda's heart stopped. The woman's eyes were hollow, dark pits. Her mouth was wide open in an eternal silent scream. Tears of blood ran down her cheeks. Her gown was stained crimson around her stomach. Amanda gasped and stumbled back. The ghost crawled toward her on all fours, her hair dragging along the floor, nails scraping the tiles with a screech. "I couldn't save him," the ghost gurgled, her voice broken. "My baby, they took him from me." Amanda turned and ran, the ghost's wails echoing behind her. She sprinted down the hallway, but the crying was everywhere, bouncing off the walls, inside her ears, inside her mind. She burst out of the maternity ward and slammed the door shut, chest heaving. When she turned to leave, she saw her reflection in the glass window of the ward door. Behind her, the ghost stood, her face pressed against the window, crying silently. Later, Amanda learned the story. Decades ago, a pregnant woman was rushed into emergency labor at Willow Creek. The baby was stillborn. The mother never stopped screaming and crying. She died of a heart attack hours later, still sobbing. Since then, people say her spirit wanders the maternity ward every night, looking for her lost child, crying and crying and crying. And if you ever hear her sobbing, don't go looking for her. Because once you see her face, her grief follows you forever.
Subscribe now if you dare to face the darkness every single night.